And here's the man, the president of the Hellkat Racers, Gary Schumacher. This is awesome. This is an awesome night.
Thanks for coming out, everybody.
Do you think this will be a monthly event, or?
Well, that's up to PTs. We want to. Always looking for new venues to have fun.
This is a big, huge turnout. Very pleased.
Yeah, we're really happy. A lot of different car clubs and solo riders showed up tonight, and we couldn't be happier.
Awesome. Good evening. We are down at PT's Gold on Sunset in Whitney Ranch at the Saturday night Hellkats Racers Car Show. We have hundreds and hundreds of cars down here, from rat rods to Fords, Chevys, Chevelles, pickup trucks, Volkswagens, Volkswagen buses, El Caminos, old Ford trucks, all different kinds. Depending on how this goes tonight, which is very successful, we hope to have this on a monthly basis. PTs is very pleased that we are here. We are pleased to be here. So come on out. Hopefully we will do this again next month, and come on out and have a good time. You can go ahead and go to our Hellkat Racers Facebook page for all updates, events, anything that we are putting on, any local events around town. We have a lot of events going around town, so hit up our Facebook page, and we'll walk around and do some interviews. Check out some of the cars. Here with the Hellkat Racers Car Club, and this is Paul with this wonderful rat rod here at the show, and I will let him tell a little bit about his rat rod.
Well, what is it? It's a 1937 International truck, modified a little bit. It's running a 440 Mopar, blowing 1471 high helix on top, which is a little overkill, but the whole car is kind of overkill. Took me 5 weeks to build the car, and it's just a kick in the ass to drive. It's a lot of fun. And met the car club here, and are you kidding me?
This is
my brother-in-law got in the car club, Hellkat Racers, and had a badass time from there. It's just been a kick in the butt.
In one of the best rat rods here in Las Vegas, I'm sure you get a lot of looks around town. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, we cruise down the strip, and it's like cameras come out everywhere. People ask you questions, and it's just, it's cool. It's, you know.
Sounds good too.
Yeah, it's kind of loud. A lot of people don't like driving alongside of it, but yeah, it's an attention getter. It's different, and I'm
very fun to look at.
Yeah, I'm just a different person, so it's just, you know. To each his own. Everybody has their different looks, what kind of cars they like to drive. I like to drive a POS, and that's what it is.
We love it.
It's just a bunch of junk parts, and you know, that's what a rat rod's all about.
We're gonna go catch someone else now. Thank you, Paul. Hi, Steve, we need some ice cream. It's a hot night here in Las Vegas. We're glad you showed up.
Yeah. Maybe stay a little cool around here with the ice cream.
You can crawl inside.
Right, crawl inside this little box here.
I took a little nap inside.
Thank you for coming out.
Thank you.
Giving us a little cool off here.
Oh, yeah. About his truck.
Can you? Yes, I was going to say, can you tell us about your truck a little bit here? Good Humor truck?
1952 Chevy. It's a reproduction of the Good Humor truck from that period. Very functional. It runs on cold plates. Keeps ice cream cold for 14 hours on a charge. And the truck, I restored it myself. It took me 3 years. Did it all myself in my carport. I love vintage trucks. Fact is, I'm working on a Helms Bakery truck, a 1955 first series panel truck. And I hope to sell baked goods out of it on the off season when ice cream is not in demand.
Right.
So people can have a choice of Danish or a cookie or a donut.
Awesome.
Pizzas, I'll have pizzas going. And the kids can have hot chocolate or orange juice or milk. Grown-ups all serve coffee out of it. It'll be the old school 55 panel truck.
That is awesome. Thank you for being out here tonight. Delana with the Hellkat Racers back at checking out this beautiful bug here. And this is Gary. Gary, why don't you tell us a little bit about your bug?
It's a 2008 new Beetle. Her name's Lily. And kind of have her customized, look like something from the 50s. And I don't know, she's just cute. What can I say?
You get a lot of looky-loos at it, and a lot of people checking it out, asking you questions.
I do. A lot of women like the car, but
And you named her Lily.
Lily, it has to be a German name. That's right.
Right.
But yeah, her name's Lily. So I try to make her look, like she's from the 50s, but a modern interpretation of a Volkswagen. But
Great. Well, we love it. Thank you, Gary.
thank you.
This is back with Delana at the Hellkat Racers. Hi, what's your name?
My name's Cliff, Vader Cliff, out of Las Vegas.
Yeah, why don't you tell us a little bit about your ride here?
This is a 1994 chassis craft dragster. We run specifically quarter mile. It's powered by a 355 small block Chevy. It's putting out about 1,200 horsepower on nitromethane. Best time in the quarter mile on this frame right now is 7 seconds flat at 200 miles an hour. We run sub 60 foot. For anybody that doesn't know what sub 60 foot times is, that's the first 60 feet. We cover it in under 1 second.
Awesome. You have a lot of fun with it?
Yeah, I was having a lot of fun with it until I got my wife involved. And then she started doing some warm-ups. And if you look inside the car now, you'll see that her pedals are in there next to mine. And she took over driving for the Super Comp class. And then I turn around, I run competition eliminator and elapsed time classes.
Awesome. Awesome. Bet you enjoy it, right?
Yeah, a lot of people have asked me, and I actually had a couple questions tonight asked me what actually, prompted me to actually get into racing. And I don't know, it's one of the questions that I always have a hard time answering, so I always reply it was the only thing left to do after the mule died.
Yeah, how do you get in it?
It's very simple, a tub of butter and a shoehorn.
Yeah, that's what...
Actually, there's two ways of getting into the car. What I normally do is the wheel has a coupling on it, which you can pull the wheel and then you just get in, slide in. The other way is, I'll demonstrate for you,
Sure.
is this dragster has what they call a front cowl, which lifts up.
That would be the easiest way, I would
The
think.
easier way in and out. This cowl is actually designed for emergency purposes anyway. In case they have to get you out of the car, they can pull this real easy.
Okay.
But there's not a whole lot you see in there. You see the wife's pedals, ahead of mine. But
Awesome.
this is the fun way to get out.
That's great.
So what's asking if there's any-
Yeah. Do you have any close calls? Any hairy times?
No, actually with a long wheelbase car, they handle very well. The biggest problem you have with a long wheelbase car is you have a tendency when you want to make a steering correction to want to oversteer. And it's a teething problem, because you're so used to a short wheelbase car. Their steering commands are all minute and they're very gentle. The only, probably the biggest heartwarming thing I've had with this car was we went out to St. Jude Children's Ranch and we actually brought the kids out and we went through the car, explained to them what it was, what we do, and we actually took the valve covers off. We showed them what we do in what we call between round maintenance. In other words, what we have to do to the car after each run. And we showed them what to do, and we actually let them adjust the valves on the engine and showed them how to do that. And they actually physically got in there and got their hands dirty. We let them do it, and then after we put it all back together, we got in and we fired it so we could show them, the results of their work. Well, a long time went by, like almost 7 years went by, and I was at another event, And this young man approached me and said, "Hi, do you remember me?" And I go, "God," and being a drag racer, I got to deal with thousands of people all the time. So I go, "No, yeah, guys, so you're gonna have to refresh my memory." He says, "I'm from St. Jude."
Awesome.
And he showed me what he was doing. He was studying. He was still in high school. He was taking college courses in engine and automotive engineering, and that's what he was going for. And he thanked me for changing his life right there.
So he was very interested.
And you know, it didn't hit me at first, but after he walked away, I went to sit down, and my wife looked at me. She knew I was kind of beside myself, but she says, "You know, you changed the life of one.
Right.
You might have changed the life of more. You just don't know it yet."
Absolutely.
So that was probably
Awesome
that was
story.
probably the biggest thing I've done.
Great, great. Well, thank you for sharing your story with us.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. Yeah, you as well. Thank you. Back at you, Delaney, with the Hellkat Racers, and we've run into
Bruce.
Bruce. Hi, Bruce.
Hi.
Awesome little car you got going on here. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, it's a 1965 Volkswagen notchback. They made a notchback, fastback, and a squareback. This is the notchback model. It's got a nice little 1776 motor with a freeway flyer transmission to keep up with the traffic on the freeways. Nice little low stance and stuff like that. Nice, clean, and simple.
Awesome. Little props on top, little suitcases, skateboard, love it.
Old Samsonite and stuff like that.
A little air conditioner on the side.
Had to have a little
Gotta
swamp
have-
cooler to take care of some of the heat. At least
Yes.
45 minutes at a time, so it's okay by me.
Hot in Vegas.
Hot in Vegas.
Awesome. Well, thank you. We love it. You get a lot of looks on this car.
I sure do, because everybody likes it because it's just clean and simple and it's old.
Cute. Well, thank you. Thanks
you.
for your story. Thank you. Hellkat Racers. We have another guy here with an awesome truck, awesome surfboard. Why don't you tell us a little your name and a little bit about your truck?
My name's John Barline, and I have a 65 Chevy C10, and it took 25 years to build. It's been around for 25 years, and it's been painted for the last 10.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
It's the flames. It's flamed. It's pinstriped. It's got the original 6 in it, with brackets made for a 6-cylinder. It's got air conditioning. It's kind of a luxury truck. It has airbags all the way around, goes up and down. So, and it's been a fun project.
Good. Take it to a lot of car shows here in Vegas.
Oh yeah, it's been to a lot of shows.
Who did the paint and striping?
The paint I did, the striping Thurman did, and he's a striper here in town.
He did an awesome job. It's beautiful. You get a lot of looks.
It's won a lot of shows.
Won a lot of shows. Awesome.
It's won the Lowrider show 4 years in a row.
Wow, great. Yeah, what do you use the surfboard?
Yeah, this
Probably not here in Vegas,
not
but
here. This is one of a few. I do surfboards on the sides for people, and I did 4 different boards for this truck.
you paint them?
Yes, I do.
Awesome. Good to know. It's a beautiful truck. Thank you. Thanks for your story.
Thank you.
Thank you. Delaney here with the Hellkat Racers. We have another car here that we'd like to show you. And we're going to introduce you to another car owner. And why don't you tell us a little bit about your car?
It's a 1952 Chevy. It's got a 4.3 liter V6 in it, automatic, air conditioning, power steering, power brakes. It's a nice little cruiser.
How long have you had this car?
I've had this car probably about 6 months.
6 months. You love it?
I love it.
A lot of fun,
A
huh?
lot of fun.
Take it to a lot of shows here in Vegas?
I'm going to.
You're going to.
It's a cruiser.
Yeah, you've got a couple cars, don't you?
Yes, I have a 55 Ford F100. I don't have it here tonight, but you'll see it at some of our events.
Good. You having fun tonight?
I'm having a blast.
Great night, huh?
Thank you.
Great.
Yes.
Great. All right, well, thank you. Thanks for your little story here. Beautiful car.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Well, that about wraps it up for tonight, but we've had a great time tonight interviewing a lot of the owners of all these beautiful cars out here. And hopefully we'll be here next month again. You can go ahead and go to our Hellkat Racers Facebook page to see all the interviews and all the action that we had tonight. Thanks for joining us. Until next time.